welcome back. I'm Audrey Stefanko, and this is episode 6 of Cottage Makeover on Audrey's Adventures in Realty. When I left you in episode 5, we were nearly finished with my dad's bedroom and bathroom, and while we finished the flooring, we put in cute nautical knobs on the vanity. We put a ceiling fan up, and we finished the trim work, and I even attempted a accent wall in there and put a little bit of color up, but that was not fun, and I will be doing that again. You know what's a pain in the ass is painting shiplap and trying to get in all these little cracks. So now I have to go back through with this tiny little baby paintbrush. It sucks. Anyway, we did get it completed. The bedroom and bathroom are completely finished, and we were able to get my dad off the front porch. So with my dad no longer sleeping on the front porch, we were able to clear a lot of stuff off the front porch and create some breathing room in there, because it is our makeshift pantry and dining room still for now, but it's got more breathing room now, so we can kind of hang out in there, a little bit of living space, which is nice, and I'm sure my dad is happy to have some privacy back. There are 2 large interior windows in the front porch, one that faces the living room and one on the dining room side, and the one on the living room side had a huge crack down the middle of it, so we decided to get rid of that altogether. And luckily we had some friends come out and help us with that, because it was a 4-man job to get that huge piece of glass out where it was and out of the house. And then they also helped us with properly supporting the interior window that is still there on the dining room side. Want to explain what's going on?
Putting in my favorite thing to do is construction. Insulation.
Yeah, but
we got the broken window out. So from the befores, we had a big broken window. We had some friends come and donate some time for us and know-how to structurally repair this window. So,
thanks, friends. So with those windows taken care of, we were able to finish up those walls, and the only piece of wall remaining was where the split unit hangs in the dining room. That is what gives us our heat and our AC, and it's an expensive unit, so we wanted a professional to come over and help us with uninstalling it so that we could get the wall up behind it and then reinstalling it. So we had Brad's friend Rick come over and help us with that. It ended up being actually quite simple despite our usual bad luck, but we got that finished, so we were able to put the last of the insulation in and the last of the shiplap up and close up all the walls. So all the walls have been completed. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Bruce, who is a family member. He was visiting us on the island for a few weeks. His grandmother actually was the one who had the cottage built, and he helped us a lot with finishing up the walls. So thanks, Bruce. Once we were finished putting all the shiplap up, we of course then had to fill all those remaining nail holes, sand them, and then we painted it all white because they're already primed white, so that's nice and easy and keeps it nice and bright. And with all the walls completed, the next step was to do the ceilings. So thank you all, our friends, our family, our viewers, who commented and gave us feedback on what to do about the ceilings. So we decided to move forward with the smaller boards and the dark walnut stain throughout the cottage, but we did keep the autumn brown stain and the larger boards in the new bathroom to be consistent with my dad's bathroom, and we still really liked those as well and thought it kind of had a spa feel, which is appropriate for the bathroom. So I really like how that turned out, and I appreciate everyone's feedback. And the viewers also gave their feedback on what color to paint the back door, the new back door we got. And it was all, well, most of them were all in the blue family. So I narrowed it down to 3 different blues, and then I posted that on my social media and took a poll and painted it the viewer's choice, which was a color called Mariner. It's like a teal color, and it reminds me of what the water on the river looks like at sunset, and it's also just a very bright and cheerful color. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out, and just really love your feedback. So we don't have any design choices that we need help with right now, but if you could just write in the comments what your favorite update has been, whether it's the color of the back door or the ceiling or the walls or the flooring or the water sanitization system or whatever. It's just fun to read those comments and to have you following along with us. So, although we did get a new back door, like I mentioned, and a new door for the water closet, we did keep the original doors for the 2 bathrooms and the bedroom. So 3 original doors, which are antiques and about 100 years old. You know, you walk through a doorway and you just don't really think about all that is involved just to make sure that that door fits in there right and closes properly. And then you add the fact that they're antique doors, and then you add the fact that you're not dealing with a square or level house, and you really got to be creative. And Brad just knocked it out. So we've got the 3 original doors in there. We are going to refinish them, but that will be for next year and another episode. You saw in episode 5 that we demoed out the main bathroom, and well, we are nearly complete with that. Actually, it's just waiting for flooring right now. So we changed the layout and we moved the toilet to the other side of the door, and we put in a corner glass shower to give us some more space in there. And since we're not putting any color on the walls, I made sure we got another colored vanity. So we got a seafoam green vanity in there, and then we got a quartz countertop, which looks really good with the seafoam green. And took a few attempts to get a vanity top that wasn't chipped or cracked. But we got it, and then Brady helped me jazz it up and put on some mother of pearl knobs that I got off of Etsy, and it's just really coming together great. And now we have 2 full, totally operational bathrooms. We have also been working on the outside of the cottage, just really the yard. We've had a few trees that have came down over the years, and also a few trees that we had taken down this year. So there was a big pile of brush that we are still working on getting rid of, the best way we know how. And there was some logs. Brad started sawing them up and cutting them up for firewood, so we'll have plenty of firewood, and we're going to make a new fire pit next year when we're done cleaning up our mess. And we had a big pile of dirt to remove. Thank you, Tony. And what else? Oh, and the golf cart is down again. This time the engine blew. So it will not be operational until next year, next season. But that's okay. We got most of the hauling over with. Just stinks. In summary, we got my dad off the front porch. We got the walls finished. We got the ceilings finished. We got the new bathroom nearly finished. And we got the flooring started. So that's a lot. All that remains is we got to get the cabinetry over and installed in the kitchen and in the back porch laundry room area. And then when that's done, we can finish the flooring and trim work. And then we'll be installing appliances, the countertops, and then furnishing. The countertops most likely will be next year, and the furnishing will be completed next year as well. I'll get to shop all winter long and figure out what I want and be able to think about it. I can see it all done and then have some time to think about it, which is nice. So in episode 7 though, you'll be able to see the cabinetry that we got and the flooring finished and some other miscellaneous things, and I look forward to updating you then. So that is all for now. I am Audrey Stefanko with Audrey's Adventures in Realty, and this is episode 6 of Cottage Makeover. Thank you for following us on this journey, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.